Well, aside from going to Costco today and buying the 10-pound chocolate rabbit for $140 with 22,000 calories in it, other people are buying candy in different places and finding that the prices have gone up just a little bit in time for Easter. Dan Varroney joins us, economic strategist and two-time author, and the #1 Amazon best-selling author of Rethinking Economic Growth on the Clarity Windows and Doors Newsline. Dan, thank you so much for joining us. We have to ask, why is candy going up?
Great question. Good morning. Pleased to be with you. Candy's been going up for the last 5 years. It's up actually almost 60%. Year over year, up about 10%. So the issue is cocoa and chocolate come from somewhere else. And the Ivory Coast, they've been having serious drought problems for years. The crops are ill. And while the demand for cocoa and chocolate has been high, the volume of profits haven't been as high. That in and of itself has raised the cost. In addition, as we know, the higher cost of energy, right, the higher cost of diesel, higher cost of labor rather, and the higher cost of packaging all add to give us a higher cost of chocolate here just at Easter time.
Can we not grow chocolate anywhere here in the United States?
We do not. As troubling as it is, and my wife, who I call my princess, reminds me that chocolate should be considered a vegetable because it's grown.
You know, the frustrating part about all of this is we all have a chocolate addiction, and what they're going to start doing, and what worries me, is we'll start getting fake stuff. We'll start getting chemicals and things like that that taste like chocolate, but they're really not.
Well, one thing that we are getting right now, as I've been studying in a number of different reports, is that we are getting shrinkflation. In other words, we're buying a package of candy, and we're getting less for a larger amount of money. We are getting that for fact.
I want you to tell me, Rethinking Economic Growth. I think that's an interesting title. I have not seen the book, and now you've got me interested because I'm kind of an economics geek myself. I'm always interested in opinions and thoughts about economics, but what is to rethink about? Everybody wants economic growth, don't they? Or are we thinking about it in the wrong way?
So we are thinking about it in the wrong way because here in this country, in all of our business news and business news channels, we hear a lot about the Magnificent Seven tech companies and all the other major corporations. The point is that small businesses are 99.9% of U.S. companies. They're 45% of the economy. 2 or 3 new private sector jobs come from small business. And the case that I make in Rethinking Economic Growth is that if we create the right policy environment and the best certainty around tax, regulatory, and permitting structures, that small businesses will hire more, they will grow more, and the economy will grow consistently at 3% or better.
Do you find certain states already have a lot of those things in place?
Well, you're living in one of those states. That would be Texas. Texas and Florida are noted for having streamlined regulatory tax compliance and permitting processes. The issue is the federal government. So with the big, beautiful law, the economy is in much better shape, especially for small business, because of the 100% expensing for plants and equipment. And I say that because small businesses are far more inclined to invest today because of that. The two things holding them back nowadays is the cost of money, which is interest rates, and the regulatory and permitting uncertainty.
If we had just cheap money right now, what would the economy look like?
Oh, my God. So the economy, despite the Iran situation, is growing at 2 to 2.5%. If we had cheap money, I believe we'd be at 3.5 to 4%.
Yeah. All right, Dan Varroney. Look for the book, Rethinking Economic Growth. This is my weekend, by the way, Dan. I really do get a kick out of it. I don't know what it was. I was the only guy who didn't fall asleep in economics class in college.
I'll tell you will enjoy it. There are 12 case studies in 12 different industries, but I will tell you what you learn and what you read will be fascinating. And I close with a roadmap of what small businesses need to do in order to get more favorable policy conditions and grow.
All right, you and I need to get a life, but beyond that, this is good stuff. Dan Varroney, thank you so much.
Thanks, Dan.
Ernie's an expert. He still has a hard time with the definition of a baker's dozen.
Yeah, that one really throws him.
Throws him off
for me.
Completely, yes.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it.
Have a great day.
All right, you too.